Okay guys, so let's go ahead and go to the cart and I'll show you how to customize the cart page. So we'll come up here to edit page and we'll click edit with UX Builder. And this is one of the great things about this theme is you can do this. Not all themes allow you to do this on the shopping cart page. So let's just go ahead and get rid of WP content blocks. Go ahead and delete that. And we're going to go ahead and put a banner up here. So we'll go to add elements. And we'll go to Flatsum Studio. And let's go to campaigns. And they have all kinds of campaigns here. This is good for like if you want to advertise a sale or have coupons. We do something like Happy New Year. That looks good. They also have some of these banners with a picture behind it. This one's kind of cool here because they have Black Friday and it has like the snow. It's kind of neat. You can also do a countdown. And it'll actually count down. You put in the time of the sale that's coming up and it'll count it down, which is really cool. So let's say, let's just go ahead and do this one. We'll import it. And we'll go ahead and put this up here. There we go. And of course, if we open this up, we can change the height, so we can shrink it a bit. That's a little too big. There we go. And you could even link these buttons here, shop women, shop men, to your women's shop and your men's shop. So to do that, we can just click on the button. Let me show you how to link a button real quick. And we'll come down here to link. And let's go ahead and go to my shop here. So this is where you would, this is how you would create the link. You would copy this URL of your shop and come down here and just paste that. And now when someone clicks on this button, it'll go to the women's shop. And we can do the same thing for the men as well. Apply that. And we'll link the button for the men's shop. There we go. And now if we go to the front of the page, as soon as it's done updating. Click this button and it takes to the women's shop. Click the shop men button and it goes to the men's shop. Perfect. All right. So that's how easy it is to add a banner to your shopping cart page. And like I said, it's a good way to advertise coupons or sales. We can also do the same thing with the checkout page. So let's go to the checkout. And we'll go to edit with UX Builder. And we can leave this time. And this time we'll click up here. Go to Flatsum Studio. And we'll go to campaigns. And let's say you want to advertise, say a Christmas sale is coming. That looks good. So we'll import that. And again, we can go ahead and go into banner and change the width of it, the height. And again, you could link to these buttons. You can link to your shop or to a sign up page where they can put in their email address and sign up for your newsletter or for upcoming promotions, emails that have upcoming promotions you can send them. That's how easy it is. So let's go ahead and we'll apply that. And we'll update it. Let's go to the front of the page. And we can even customize this, the checkout layout. This is a really cool feature. So let me show you some of the things we can do here. You have the default, you have the simple. And my favorite is focused. That looks really nice. That is clean. I mean, you have your logo up here, your promotion, then you have your information they put in for the payment and everything. Here you can change the company name field if you don't want that. You can hide it, which is this field here. And you can make it required if you want it. They're required to put in their company name. Now it has a red asterisk. I'm just going to leave it optional. You can do the same for your address line 2 field, the phone field. If you don't want to have the asterisk for required fields, now all the asterisks are gone. I would leave it on there so you know that field is required. Privacy policy page. We haven't created these pages yet, but let's say we created one. I'll just use the about page we created as an example. Now you'll see down here, it has this privacy policy disclaimer, and now there's a link. And if I click this, oops, let me see. Okay, maybe it probably comes up as a light box. So we'll check that out. I'll leave that on there after we finish here. Oh yeah, this is what will show up, I guess. Privacy policy. This is what you see down here. And here you have the same thing for the terms and conditions. So if you want to set that, we don't have a terms and conditions page either. But here's this shows up now, terms and conditions, and they have to check the box. And this links to the page you have, whatever your terms and conditions page is. Here you can choose the link style. And let me see, we have floating fields. This is new. Floating field labels. Kind of changes the field labels. You can make a sticky sidebar. This is kind of cool. Check out sidebar content. Whatever you write in there will show up down here. So you could write, thank you for your purchase. And I can see it shows up down here. I'll just leave that on there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to publish that. And I want to see what happens on the front end. And I click this. Okay, yeah, it goes to the about page. So that's the page I put in for the privacy policy page. And this should be a light box. Yep, there we go. This shows up as a light box. So if you had a terms and conditions page, you would set the page for that. And then when they click that, your terms and conditions page would show up instead of the contact us page that I put in. Really cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to customize the My Account page. So we'll just click this. And we can go to Edit with UX Builder. And the cool thing about this theme is you can put content down here. So we can click the plus sign here. And let's say we want to put, let's go down. So we want to put a flip book of our products. We can do that and it'll be on their My Account page. And let's say, just want to do, say, women's products. We can do that. Change the order. You can have the on sale page products first. So let's go ahead and apply that and update it, and we'll see what that looks like. Go up here. And now you see they can go through and they have you're advertising your products that are on sale on their My Account page. Really cool. You could also add some other stuff like down below there. Let's say we wanted to add, oops. Maybe you want to put your social profile icons there. So we could add all those, and we can make them larger if we wanted to. There we go. That's how you customize the My Account page. So now what we're going to do is I want to show you how to add categories to your homepage. Okay guys, so we'll go back to the home page. I'm going to go ahead and close these tabs here. And we'll go over here, visit site. And let's say you want to just show categories on your homepage. That's kind of what I did here. These are all 3 of our categories. And real quick before I do that, let me show you how to link these buttons up to our shop pages. I'll go ahead and get rid of this tab, and I'm going to go back to the dashboard here. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click on each of these buttons, and I'm going to show you how to link these buttons up to your shop pages. Here's the link setting. So if we go over here and open up my store, my site, and I go to women, I'll just copy the URL of the women's shop, come back here, and I'll paste the URL, and now it's linked to that shop. And if I want, I could have it so that when they click the button, the shop will open up in a new window, but I'll just keep them in the same window. Click apply. Go to the next one. Double click. Go to the men's shop. Copy. Paste. Apply. And click the last button, which is accessories. Paste, apply, update. So now if I go back to the home page, you can see these buttons are now linked to their corresponding shop. And that's how easy it is to link your buttons. It's really simple. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so let's say instead of creating the categories like we did here, you just want to do it a faster, simpler way. What we can do is we can go back here, and I'll just show you underneath right here. We'll add a new element, and we're going to add product categories. So you can see there are no images. It's not showing images, it's just showing this default thumbnail image. We'll click apply, and I'll show you why that is. I'm going to go ahead and apply here. So we'll go back to the dashboard. We'll come down to WooCommerce products, and we'll click categories. And this is where you edit your product categories. So we'll come over to accessories, we'll click edit. And we'll come down here, and this is where we add that image so that it shows up here for accessories. So we'll click upload an image, and I'm going to upload this purse here. Click update, back to categories, and now we'll edit the men's category. And let me see, I'll choose suit, guy in the suit. Update. Shoes. I'm going to choose a sneaker. And finally, the women's category. And let me see, for the women's category, I'll choose this woman here. And click update. Okay, so now if we go back here, I'll refresh the page. And now you can see we have the images showing up. So let's go ahead and we'll double click this. And this brings us into product categories element settings. And we can change this to normal. And let's go down to image, and we change that to original because it's all kind of pixelated. There we go. Now they're nice and sharp. And same settings as most of the other elements. You can change all these if you want. So we'll click apply, click update. Go back to the front of the page. And there we go. That's how simple it is. And now if you just click on the image, it takes you right to that shop. Beautiful. That's how easy it is to add categories to your homepage, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that because I don't want to have that on there since I have this up here. And I'll click update. I just wanted to show you how to do that real quick. And I'll refresh the page. I'm going to go ahead and sign out of my Gmail. And I'm going to go ahead and close this tab. And I'll go back to the dashboard here. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the shop page. And I'm going to show you how to add widgets to your shop sidebar. Before I do that though, I want to make some changes to the shop page here. So we're going to go up to Customize, Product Catalog. And you can see these buttons are kind of out of whack. So what we're going to do is come down here. And we're going to where it says Products Per Row Desktop. We're going to change this to 4. There we go. And let's go ahead and I'm going to change this list style to the first one. There we go. Let me see. I think everything else is good here. And now you can see our shop header is that nice blue color. Matches our website color scheme. Okay. So let's go ahead and publish that. And now we're going to go back here. Go back again. And we're going to go to Widgets, Shop Sidebar. And this is where you add widgets to your shop sidebar, which will appear over here. Now, if you want, let me show you this real quick. You can put your sidebar on the right hand side if you want to. And the widgets will appear over here. I want to keep them on my left sidebar. So I'll go back. And we'll go to Widgets, Shop Sidebar. Okay, so just click Add a Widget. And these are all the list of widgets you can add. They give you tons of widgets you can put in your sidebar. The first thing I want to do is I want to add a search bar up here. But if I add the search widget, you can see it's going to add our voice search, which I don't really want because I have that up here already. So what we need to do is add our flats on block, just like we did down here in the footer. So I'll go ahead and delete that. And I'll click Add a Widget. And we're going to go up to Flats on Blocks. And here I'm going to choose the search block that we created. And it creates a search widget. So I'll click Done. Next, I'm going to add a new widget. And next I want to add a Filter by Price widget. Right here. So I'll click Filter Products by Price. And this will allow them to filter the products by price. They can click Filter. And see it. The price is between $860 and $24.40, and it comes up with the suit, which is $1,200. So if I show products that are less expensive, it shows more products. Next, we're going to add a recent reviews. So let me see here. Recent product reviews. Now it's only going to show one because that's the only product that I reviewed. You remember I left a 5-star rating. So if you had visitors who were reviewing your products, they would have more products with star ratings. So I'll click Done. Next I want to add a recently viewed products widget. So your visitors can see the products they recently viewed. And that is recent viewed products. Now it may not show anything because I don't think I've viewed any products recently. Yeah, it's not showing anything. So we'll leave that there and then we'll come back and I'll view some products after we're done here and it should show up. And the last widget I want to show is product categories, which is right here. And this will allow your visitors to choose their product categories over here in the sidebar. So I want to get rid of this uncategorized. So what I'm going to do is check the hide empty categories box. And that gets rid of that uncategorized category. You can also have it as a drop down menu. And they can choose like that. And of course you can show the product counts. And that shows how many products in each category. But I'm just going to keep it as a hierarchy. And I'll keep the product counts. That's fine. That looks good. So I'll click Done. There are more widgets you can add. You could add a navigation menu on your sidebar. You could add tag cloud if you wanted to. And for some reason it's not showing up either. I'm not sure why. Oh, let's go categories, see what happens. There we go. It has a cloud of the categories. Product tags. That's what we want. There we go. And now I'll show all the product tags. Remember when we create our products, we created tags for each product. And if they click on this, it'll go to that product. Let me see, like if I click on short sleeve, it'll show the short sleeve shirt product. That's kind of cool. I think I'll leave that on there. That's pretty neat. So like I said, there's lots of widgets they give you to choose from. You can even add a calendar if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but if you want to have a calendar in your sidebar, you could do that. Your visitors can see what day it is. I'm going to delete that. You could have your cart in the sidebar. So it shows up in the sidebar as well as up here. So once you're done adding your widgets, go ahead and click Publish, and that will save your changes. And now I want to go back to click the X to close this. I just want to view some products and see if it shows up in the sidebar. Yep, there we go. Now it shows up. Recently viewed products. So if I view another one, go back. It shows that one now. It shows the price It shows a sale price if it's on sale. Really cool. Helps your visitors keep track of the products they've seen already. Okay, guys, so that's how you add widgets to your sidebar in your shop. Oh, real quick, guys, one more thing I forgot to show you. I want to show you real quick. You see how the images are cut off here? Like you can't see the top of this guy's head. His head's cut off, her head's cut off, as well as hers. There's an easy way to fix that. If we go up to Customize, click Product Catalog. And if we scroll down here to where it says Equal Image Heights, make sure this box is checked. And then where it says Equal Image Height, if we increase this, you can see it starts to show more of the image. And now you can see his head, her head. So I'm going to increase this to where I think it should be. That looks good. Go to 135. Oops. There we go. Now you can see the full image, which is what we want. That looks good. And one more thing I want to show you as well. If I go to the women's shop, you can see this image is the header, and I don't want that. I want the background color, our website color. So where it says featured image as background, I'm going to uncheck this box, and now we see you get our website primary color, which is what I want. So I just want to show you those two things. If yours, your images were looking cut off, and you didn't have your primary website color for the background, that's how you fix that. So go ahead and click Publish once you're done. And then we can get out of here. And I'm going to go back to the shop. Now, if your images still aren't showing like they should, then you may have to do one more thing. Let me show you this real quick, just to be safe. You may have to come down to Thumbnail Image Settings, click that button, and you need to make sure Uncropped is checked. If it's 1:1, it's still going to crop the images, as you can see. Even though we had set equal image heights and we enlarged the height, unless it's set to uncropped, you're still going to get this problem here. So make sure it's set to uncropped and change the equal image height settings, and you'll be good to go. Now what I'm going to do is, we're almost done, and so if you come this far, pat yourself on the back. Congratulations, guys. You're doing a great job. We're almost done with the building the store part of the tutorial, and then after that, we're going to go to the how to set up WooCommerce on the back end and do all the pricing and everything. So next, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to optimize your website for mobile devices like mobile phones and tablets. There are actually more people surfing the web on mobile devices than desktop computers. So it's very important to optimize your website for mobile devices. And also, it helps you rank in the search engines. Google will actually rank your web pages higher if they're mobile optimized. So we're going to go ahead and do that next.